If you thought Whiskey Row was only for late night bourbon sips, think again, because Doc Crow's Southern Smokehouse and Raw Bar is giving Louisville a brand new reason to rise and shine. Nestled in the heart of downtown, Doc Crow's has just launched the Biscuit House, a breakfast menu built around their legendary freshly made buttermilk biscuits. And y'all, this is not your grab and go morning meal. We're talking about towering biscuit sandwiches stacked with pulled pork, brisket, and smoked sausage and gravy. And we're talking about this before noon. Here with all the deliciousness is Chef Christian and Justin. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So I did not realize that Doc Crow's always had breakfast, but this is a brand new menu that you're rolling out. Is that right?
Yeah, we've always had breakfast since February in 22, but Chef has always come up with our dishes, but this is, again, Chef-inspired menu. We wanted to go more biscuit forward and really kind of grab a good menu that is very historical to Whiskey Row, which you can see kind of those names living in the menu.
Oh, yes. So let's dig on in, because I wish people could smell this right now. As soon as I walked into the studio today, I'm like, they're here. They're finally here. So let's kind of start front and center here. What's this one?
Yeah, so this is something very Southern. Everybody's had a biscuits and gravy, I'm sure. We all make our own. Yeah. We all feel like we make the best. I know I feel like I do, right. But Chef Christian's is a very good biscuits and gravy. So this is with our classic biscuit. We do have two types of biscuits now. We get a classic, a little bit more of affordable option, and then he has his made from scratch, a little bit more flair to it.
That sounds so yummy. And I'm such a potato girly. That is my first favorite food group, and I'm looking at those potatoes right there up in front.
Yeah, those are his home-style potatoes. We make those in-house, and then they're paired with any side or any meal, rather, if you would like to do so. You can pair our meals with a coffee and a side. It could be our home-style grits or our potatoes.
Oh my gosh, and you're not skimping on the toppings. I mean, that is like some thick-cut bacon right there.
Yeah, and if you've seen our menu in general, we don't skimp on portions. You know, we definitely want to make sure the value's there. And as I said, the names kind of fit the area. So we've got a Whiskey Row stack. We've got our Fiesta on Main, which we're right on Main Street.
Right.
And then our Ultimate Smokehouse kind of speaks to the smokehouse portion of our menu.
So how fun was it for you to really revamp this menu? And I didn't realize that there was two different kinds of biscuits on there either.
Yes, we got the regular biscuits, and we make this from scratch. It's a lot of butter to get that more flavor. And we try to put together the items that we got on the dinner too, like the Ultimate Smokehouse, that got the brisket, the pork, and the bacon.
Oh my goodness, that's like the perfect trio right there.
Yes.
And I'm definitely a flight person when it comes to mimosas or like different types of coffees. And so this is kind of like you're taking a biscuit flight, right?
Yeah, a little bit, because these are some jams that he's kind of curated. If you want to, you can kind of explain what
we got the strawberry, the grape, and this one is an apple bourbon jam.
Ooh, yum.
Make from scratch too. We got the butters, we got the honey bourbon butter, maple butter, and honey butter.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta have the bourbon in there.
I was gonna say you have to, or it wouldn't be Doc Crow's, right?
Exactly.
So how cool was it to kind of pull that inspiration from your dinner menu and kind of tie it into breakfast?
We try to fusion some of the dinner menu because people come on the morning and we don't want to just eggs and biscuits.
Right.
We're gonna do different. And some inspiration like the Fiesta with the pico de gallo. Yeah.
So
That's also got our smoked sausage on it that we also use for our smokehouse side.
Yeah, that is like perfectly plated right there. So you have a lot of stuff for that savory person, but I feel like I'm kind of more on the sweet side. And these French toast sticks, oh my gosh, those look so good.
And everything, we try to find the best combination, like pepper jack cheese, eggs, and the sausage combined very well with the pico de gallo.
That looks so, so good. So what's your favorite menu item on this new breakfast menu?
To me, that one, the ultimate. You can taste everything.
Yes, what about you?
I would agree with him. I mean, it's definitely, if you're ready to take a nap, after you have that, I'm sure you'd be ready to take a nap. But, you know, you spoke to the mimosas and other cocktails. Of course, we have cocktails to offer for the breakfast menu. And also our bourbon, our large bourbon list. We have over 28 other expressions. So.
Okay, what are some of those cocktails on the menu?
You can get your traditional mimosa, an espresso martini, a Bloody Mary, you know, kind of the traditional cocktails you're used to having.
And this is perfect time that you're rolling this out for Derby season. I know that is like one of the places to be after you go to the track, or now you can fuel up before you go out there.
Absolutely.
So are you taking reservations right now for Derby
We take
season?
reservations from 8 until, we close. Derby season gets a little tight, so we fill up pretty quickly. So we try to be very aware of that prior to Derby launching. But yes, we definitely do.
All right. Do you have some other kind of events that are coming up? I know you have a bourbon dinner that's always so popular, and I know those sell out so quick too. So if people are interested in stopping by, where are you located?
We are on 127 West Main Street, right there in the heart of Whiskey Row. And we do have a bourbon dinner actually going tomorrow. It is sold out, unfortunately, but check our website. You can find the next bourbon dinner coming up.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for stopping by today. Cannot wait to dig into all of this once we wrap up here on the show today. So again, their breakfast menu is now available. So just head over to docrows.com to view the menu and, of course, make those reservations.